Hello, everybody, and okay, it's live. Yes, it's live. Hold on. Every now and then, I get this little weird thing that says, "Well, am I live?" It says I'm live, but you never know these days. Okay. I'm going to go over here. Okay, gonna go over here, do my thing, and pray that it's working. Sometimes my iPad, I don't use it that often, but sometimes my iPad doesn't like me too well. But welcome back, everybody, and good morning, and good afternoon, and good evening. Um, I did a little different stuff today. This is my extended farm, just to kind of give you an FYI. But this is my extended farm. And I think, too, that I'm going to change my main farm. I know I already just did that, and I'm going to do it again. Oh, my God. Pull all my hair out, will I? I might. But anyways, Mr. T was a very big, big, big contributor for this to help me with this because basically, my goal is obviously to earn more diamonds, and and also I'm gonna need more medals or ribbons, aka ribbons. I'm gonna call them ribbons instead of medals because some people, I don't know, it's my accent. I have no idea, but it might sound like, but I'm going to try to get more ribbons, and the way to do that is what I'm planting in right now. But big kudos and big thanks out to Mr. T um, for helping me with this because if it wasn't for him, I'd been lost in the dark, and God only knows. But anyways, he did a really, really, really good job and worked very hard at it with me. Um, so, got to give big shout outs for Mr. T. He's a good friend. And anyways, I'm only going to stick around on this farm for a little bit today because what I want to do basically is I wanted to make sure that my animals were fed. But I'm also like trying to ooh my goodness, the wheat is down again. Okay, I gotta harvest some wheat over there, which is not a big deal. I don't think. But one of the things that you see me doing right now is the gold pineapple, and I have it on those signs where you can do the three different types during the three different seasons. And I put through something in to kind of even it off because your pineapples are only technically 3 seasons. And then, so for the fourth season, what I did was I just threw in the the strawberries for winter, which is what the pine something or other. But anyways, I did that. So that's how that is. Now I've also got peppers over there, and I just want to give you a heads up. The purpose behind these is that you will definitely. Oops, let me look. Um, when you're looking at your buildings, okay, like right now, I haven't been focusing on my art gallery. Absolutely not. Farm hands, don't even worry about it. You'll those are for your farm hands. So, and you see how I've had leveled to 19 to 20. I'm not gonna mess around with that right now because I have sufficient amount of that. Smitty is the guy. I hope I don't screw this up. Smitty is the guy that does your mine, mine. Okay, but if you're not level 80, don't worry about it because if you don't have the mine, then don't worry about the Smitty. The mushroom stand is, it is screaming. It's like for me to hit it to level 42, I have to make 1 million. I mean, I have it, but then it's 376 lemons. So as you see, the more you level up your shops, which is important, because it helps with your inventory. Then you can have more stuff. Candy shop, the same thing. I don't really right now. It's at 45. It works for me right now. Um, the fruit stand. Well, right now it's fine for me. Even though you go like 91 over 1 million. Yep, but I'm not going to really focus so much on the fruit stand. Um, The grocery store, the same thing. I will focus on that. But if you notice, it says now I need to get to 99, 4,366,940 fruit. Yeah. Well, I will eventually get to that, but you know what? That's a good number for me right now. My flower shop, the same thing. This really isn't so bad. But if you notice, now this is interesting. Before it was always wanting my pears, right? Well, now it wants the berries because why? I'm out. But I'm sure it'll switch back to pears when it figures out, oh, she doesn't have any pears. Let's go just attack her with the pears. But this isn't so bad. But be aware that like some use the gold, some use your diamonds, and some will also use your ribbons. Here's the restaurant. Now, this is a biggie. I would want to stress to a lot of people. If and when you do get spice, I don't care if it's a spice tree or spice, whichever one works for you, you get first. This guy right here at the restaurant, this is where you're going to get your ribbons from, okay? Because that's how I started it all out way back when I first started playing. When I kind of went over the shops and what they give you and what they don't give you, because at first I'm like, why would I want the restaurant? I mean, like what? Why would I want to upgrade it? But then I looked at it, and he gives you ribbons. So absolutely, if and when I mean, you can level it up at any time. But if it's the ribbons that you want to go for, he's the guy to get it. And I mean, it's really not bad what he's asking for either for the upgrade. I mean, he's only asking for diamonds, and I know you're sitting there going, "Well, I need diamonds." Okay, well, I get it. See the bakery? Look at this. 41 million. Okay? Gold. And the bakery, let me see. And then there's the vegetable shop. Again, this is another one that wants gold. And then and the vegetable shop too, I use occasionally too. And you will, like with here's the thing. I'm going to show you something with the grocery store. The grocery store is good because that's where you can dump your eggs. Just constantly keep putting them in there. That's where you get your diamonds from. And the bakery, the same thing. You can get others. She has other things that you can sell for diamonds. Vegetable shop, the same thing, diamonds. Fish stand, again, diamonds. I'm not sure how far I want to get with the fish stand right now with doing a fish farm. Because I'm going to be changing things around. Here's the other one, though. The arts and crafts store. Okay, now I started living this up like way back when. I probably should have had it finished off by now. Cap level on your arts and crafts shop is 150. The greatest thing about the arts and crafts shop is this. It takes feathers and wool. And there's a lot of animals that trust you. And I mean, rabbits, and the llamas and all of those. They give you the wool. And there's another one that gives you wool. But also, the feathers are from the ducks. So, and that's a great way to earn your diamonds. Your warehouse, of course, look at that. Isn't that sad? But I've got 7 more levels to go, and then I'm going to be done with it. Thank God for little favors. But now I have to start working again on my wheat to get it, up to where it wants. But, to me, I mean, I realize I have to use ribbons, excuse me. I have to use ribbons, which is fine. But, you're sitting there going, well, don't worry about it. You will get them. If you keep doing your quests and everything, you will absolutely get them. So, just to kind of review a little bit here. So, you're looking at your warehouse, and you're looking at the farmhand, which, by the way, you will not use it a lot. Trust me, you won't. So, that's pretty much what you have to worry about is all of that. My quest log. What does my quest log say? Fed up. Oh, mushrooms. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I got to go to my mine here, too. I keep forgetting about that. Okay. I'll go to the mine after this. Because, see, part of the quest, it says shiitake mushrooms. And you're probably all looking like, where do we get those? You get those from the mine, and the mine has all the mushrooms basically, with the exception of the pigs, because the pigs obviously that you get mushrooms from them. But again, um, it's you can level up from there. You get your minerals and stuff like that when you get the mine at level 80. So, yeah. Let me see. Did anybody come back? Did she come back? We had somebody come back. Okay. Now the next row over there obviously is my peppers, and I'm gonna kind of be careful right now with where I spend my metals to upgrade stuff, because I want to make sure that all of these I want to just make sure that all of these are watered, are using sprinklers. That's my goal, is to put sprinklers on all of them. That's what I'd like to do anyway. So, um, but I'm gonna go back to the other farm very soon. I want to just place my sprinklers, and you guys can get a shot at seeing how it's how they fit, because I don't know, maybe some of you haven't done it yet, or So here's the sprinklers. Oops, here's the sprinklers, and I know they're gonna grow peppers. So here we go. I'm gonna grab my sprinkler. Oops, just being hasty. And I'm going to show you something else too today. I don't want yellow, green, blue. No, it's purple, blue. No, yellow, green. By the way, I think for some of you, you might have to wait to level up to get what you need, as far as sprinklers are concerned. I know you have to be level, 16? And of course, it's going to cost you ribbons. So when you set up your crop area, and we'll show you that again on my new on the farm that I'm showing, with like low level stuff. Um, and here, by the way, I'm using Auto Tractor, and it places it automatically. The thing that you have to bear in mind is when you're in that square of 9, make sure you have your tractor dead center, like in that middle of the 9, because otherwise it's just going to be messy. So you want to do that. But other than that, it doesn't cost you any gas or anything else. You just put them down on its own. If you don't feel comfortable with doing it, by using your tractor in auto mode, by all means do it manual. Be aware that these sprinklers cover up the block of 9 of whatever crop you've got going there. It's a block of 9. Let's say hypothetically you don't have, and you can also do the flowers the same way. But just bear in mind that you can also, if you want to, because I've done it, let's say I'm setting this up right now and there's no peppers here at all. But what I can do is, without the peppers being there, is I can put these sprinklers down without anything being there. So it'll at least, it'll hit the block of 9 and you're good. Just to kind of give you a heads up. When I'm done with this, though, I want to show you this neat little thing that I'm not sure if any of you know about this. And I think last night I tried it on my. Because see, right now I'm playing on my Xbox. So, but last night no, right now I'm playing on my PC. Last night I played on my Xbox, and in order to do this little thing with your houses to change the different colors, I believe Xbox it was Y. No, I'm sorry. No, yes, it was Y, and with your PC, it's Y. That you just hit you stand in front of the house and you hit Y, and then a little menu will come up with the different colors of the houses that that you're looking at, and then you can change it from there. But be aware that you will also, it'll cost you diamonds. I think last night it was like 20 diamonds for every whatever house you have, and you want to change its color, and that's not bad. I mean, you're saying, I know. I'm saying that's not bad. Geez, I need the diamonds. But you can always change the color of your house no matter what. So, anyway. But I'm kind of proud of my farm, that the way T has it set up, helped me set it up. He did good. One of the things that I wanted to do was, that's why I'm saying I might even do the same thing to my main farm, because see, now I have a lot of animals now on this farm. But let me show you, this is how it's done. Let's say, it doesn't matter if this is a flower or a crop. You see where I got my tractor dead center? That's where you want it to be. When you know your dead center of the 9, That's keep going. Just go. Just put it in auto. It's out of sight, not of mind, and you're good to go. And you can take a sip of coffee while you're waiting. Easy peasy. I know I wasn't on yesterday. I got kind of busy. Just to give you a heads up and an FYI, I will not be on tomorrow streaming, and I may not be on streaming on Wednesday. This is going to be the crazy week, known as Hell Week for me, because I've got a lot of stuff that I got to do. But I will not be streaming tomorrow. Definitely, I might stream late Wednesday evening. Maybe sometime after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, but then Thursday, I think it might go back to normal. I'm gonna try to put a schedule up for you guys so you at least can see it. Um, but then, and I'm being very honest with you, when it comes to being like next week, I'm gonna be so busy, I will not have time to stream like next week, starting let's say roughly the 26th, 20, yeah, starting maybe the 26th, or even, yeah, I won't be able to stream at all for like that full week. What I might try to do is through with my friend there, Ace. If I can, do some streams when I'm going to do some live ones, though. Is it doing? Okay, yeah, it is. I'm going to do some live ones using either my phone or maybe my tablet, because I'm going to be, somewhere there in between up in New Hampshire, where I'm moving to. So, I might get you some outdoor pictures of the beach, and who knows what I'll run into. Maybe rabbits. Who knows? Maybe chickens. Maybe I don't know. But it'll be something. I heard there was a pretty good pizza place up there too, so I might be checking that out. But I don't know how the people in the pizza place might feel if I'm in there streaming. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be fun. But if I'm not streaming, please forgive me. Because like I got to I got to take care of business. Because I know that at the end of the month, even before that, I'm going to have my internet and everything is going to be shut off. And the only, so I'm going to be like up a creek, so I won't be streaming. But if I can, you guys will know because, if you follow me, you'll find me, or maybe if you look it up, you might find me. But either way, I'll let you guys know. I do appreciate all the follows that I have been getting lately. I do appreciate that. Um, and I also want to say thank you so much to my lurkers. You guys, if it wasn't for you, you're such an inspiration. But hey, because I was lurking last night. I was lurking last night, to be honest with you. I was like looking at some of the streams. I'm like, oh, these are interesting. And actually, it was kind of weird. I went to one thing, and well, the game they were supposed to be playing, they weren't playing that game. But whatever they were playing, um, I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. It was a neat little game. And I've been catching people too. What they do is they put Farm Together up there, and then they're streaming something completely different. Throws me right off. It just throws me right off kilter. And I know that there's not a lot of gas pumps here, by the way. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's like the rest stops. I'm working on it. It's like a work in progress. And see, it stops right on the dime. Well, it might go a little further, but when it's at the last part of it, just shut it off. But it does it automatically, so you're good to go. But if you let it keep going by itself, it's going to keep putting them down for you, so you're going to go, oh my gosh. And you don't necessarily, I mean, you can delete them, but just be aware that you're not going to get 100% back. You're only going to get 50% back. So. And I've really been weighing the pros and cons of like some of the machines, like the fish, the flowers, the cheese, and things like that. And, I don't think, um, I don't think for right now at this very moment I want to do a fish farm. I mean, as far as making a big giant one or something, um, only because if as some of you well know that the fish that it always wants the most of are the low level ones, and it only gives you a variety of 9 of them. Not that it matters. I mean, you could use any low level fish you want, okay, um, to get your fish farm going. But like I had it on this farm actually, and I actually deleted something today, which I was like, well, I got to do it because I don't have the fish to support that, you know, and I'm not going to have something sitting there that's just a waste. Definitely not gonna do that. So, like over here, I'll show you. Like, see, this here is the honey, and then up top above it is the fish. Is for for fish. And I basically I deleted 4. Even though, yep, my farm is 306. It doesn't matter what level your farm is. What matters is can you supply what those machines need. Um, and that's kind of like one of your calls that you all have to make is like what kind of farm do you want? And if you're doing those machines, doesn't matter what it is. It can be the trees, it can be the animals. It could be whichever one you choose. But it's almost like let the buyer beware. Start out slow with maybe 2, um, and try doing 2 like at the same time, if you can. If you can't, then no biggie. Um, because that's like a little experiment that I was doing yesterday, on my farm that I've been using. It's a low level one, um, because I wanted to see what each machine requires at level 100. So I wanted to try to keep some of them even, because obviously when you're leveling up, putting fish or whatever in or the flowers or whatever, and especially at level 100. And I know you can get more diamonds and things like that, but I'm thinking more and more is that right now, uh, I still got 2 more. Yeah, I do. I still have 2 more farms that have not been touched. They're still like level 1. They're like they got one plot of land. Okay. So, obviously, when I go to work on my third extended farm, or excuse me, my second extended farm, um, what's going to happen is I have to make a decision which way I want to go with that. Do I want to, you know, how I want to set that up? That's why this one here, when I was talking to Mr. T about it, like all that you see on the left hand side are all the animals, okay, and then everything you see on the right side are things that will feed those animals, which means I can take and go to my main farm and change it around completely. Maybe some trees on one side and maybe some flowers on the other side. You know what I mean? That way, it will support the honey for the trees, but it'll also be a good thing. But see, if you have the rabbits, of course, you're going to need lots of berry trees like these. And then and to save you some time, get some workers in there and have them do their little job, and you're good to go on that. But that's what I've been doing. Like so, last night he was really helpful. So he helped put this whole farm together, which was great. I want to, and but when I read, if I decide to change my main farm around, what I want to do is I think, and it would work because this here, if these are all animals, okay. So I have 390, let's say, chickens. I have 390 rabbits or whatever. So, um, and it's kind of funny. Mr. T and I were talking about that. He goes, "I think it's centered." And I'm like, "Oh, I, I couldn't tell if it looks like it's centered." So, um, I think there's an official thing that tells you exactly where the center of that map is. Meaning the top center, not down here. But I think there was there is something that says it's like 4 something by, maybe it's more than 4 something. It's probably 7 something. I don't know. But I do know that in the, it might even be in that wiki thing. But I'm going to find out exactly the measurements, how it is going across, especially because what I think I want to do is just center it off and then make each side even, and go that route. Because let's say hypothetically, if this side is 390 and that side is 390, then we're good. So, you know, Universal Batman. That's an interesting name, Universal Batman. I did not know there was a Universal Batman, but if there is, you know. Let me see, what level is he? I'm just curious now. Oh, he's probably trying to get some favor. Favor. You know, I think sometimes, and I see this, and even with one of my friends that's low level too, try not to jump ahead of yourself, because he did last night. I was like, what are you doing? Because I'm trying to set up his farm, you know, to get it going. He goes, oh, but I need to grow 10 of these, or I need to grow these to get this one to level up, you know, to open it. And I laughed and I said, dude, you will get to those. But now you're spending all your gold. He's going, oh, you're yelling at me. I was like, I goes, yeah, I know I'm yelling at you. Not that I was like yelling, but you know what I mean? It was like, dude. Because you know what I was doing? I was just about to go buy some pigs. And just I was, because he needed this particular pig. So I'm looking up, right? I'm like watching the gold just dwindle down. And I said, dude, what are you doing? He just laughed. He's like, you're yelling at me. I said, well, I was going to put some pigs down, but I guess that's a no. And, you know, we were trying to find a good spot, you know. Well, he has a good spot to put his crops down, so that's cool. So, and he doesn't have sprinklers yet, and he can get them. And I just turned around and I noticed, and I said, why are you putting those down over there? You know that's 12 hours? I said, you really should get some sprinklers, at least a little. You know, and that's what I try to encourage, is that if you get sprinklers, okay, when you hit 16, I mean, you're saying, oh, God. But no, very seriously, like, I started my cropland on the, even like my lower one, even on these ones, I started my cropland with 54 block of 54. And then I kind of slowly worked it up to like 99 or 108. You can do either or deal. You don't have to do it like, you know, you don't have to do it like that. But I'm just saying, if you do it in that increment of 9, which obviously 54 is part, you know, 54 is an increment of 9, but 108 is the next step up. Okay? So it would behoove you to do that. And I would suggest very strongly that when you do start your, you know, when you do put your crops in, don't go cuckoo crazy now and say, oh, well, Jesus, my crops are over here and there and there. Listen, I would suggest putting it like as close to the wall, or you know, as you can. And if you've gotten to the end of your farm, meaning the bottom or the top, whichever direction you're going, okay? Because your map does have an end, okay? So what I'm going to recommend to you is that when you find that you say, okay, I'm going to use this wall over here, and then you kind of start working your way down to the very bottom, put your crops near the wall, you know, and that way that'll be like your standing point, and you can kind of gradually work it way over. Like the way I did the fish on his farm, I did the same thing. I found the very bottom of his map. So I said, you know what, I'm going to put all that fish down there and do like him. I'm going to do a mini fish farm for him, you know, and I started it. Hello, Mr. T. I see you, but I know you're not. You're probably watching at the same time. And I got to refill my coffee cup, so give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, I'm back. Okay, now I'm doing tomatoes. Yes. I still haven't figured out how much gas I have when I do things, so. And, but other than that, let me see. Um, what is Mr. T doing today? Oh, he's harvesting. He's harvesting the bunnies. Yeah, we need them bunnies because it's really weird because I swear to gosh, it was like I thought I harvested them earlier and I didn't, so I don't know. But, yeah, I think it needs to go a little teeny bit more. I'm gonna, the best way to do it is what? I don't in the mind for you. Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, thank you, thank you much. I forgot all about that because it's not fully open. I know that the main one on my main farm is fully open, but yeah, I think I'm gonna. I mean, uh, yeah. Oh, three more? Do I have enough to do it? Oh, really? I don't. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got to show you this house thing. Gee, you remember when we talked about with the main farm? I think I'm gonna do it. I definitely think I'm gonna do it. Um, I'll definitely know by tonight. I'm just thinking on it, and the more I'm thinking on it, oh wait but you know what? There's ore on my main farm. I mean, cause yeah, I guarantee you it's on my main farm. Well, that's okay. No, cause the one on my main farm is it's fully open. So yeah, um, I'm sure a lot of people are lurking today. God bless you all. I know you all feel the love. But I don't know. I'm thinking about doing that switch, that change. Yeah. What's my buddy doing? Oh, he's up there with the animals. I'm up here with the tomatoes. Be- because the more I was like on my main farm today and um, harvesting and things like that, it's like okay, so I can technically eliminate the animals on that farm. Uh, I can technically, well, my heart's not in it for fish anymore. It's just not. But I know now that I'm gonna need some type of fish just because for quest items. Um, I don't know. I'm just kind of deciding on that. Um, but what and then like with the trees, well, I think what I that's where the thing is that's going to be the issue is that like I have the Easter rabbits on that farm, and obviously, um, what I'm thinking about doing is if I wipe that farm, um, I can set it up in a way that if I know that one side is like let's say 400 and the other side is 400 because how you have this I like this centerpiece. So what I was thinking about maybe doing is making a centerpiece on the main farm, okay? And then Well, I still can have one side for crops and everything, but I think what the way the avenue I want to go is do one side with trees, especially the cherry trees. But then I want to have a whole bunch of rabbits, just because I know I'm going to need those diamonds no matter what. I'm kind of thinking about it. So if you hear me say I did it, you know what I did. But I'm seriously thinking about it. So for the next 2 days, I won't be here. I won't be home, but I'll have my laptop. So I don't know. And I might just leave it open for people to go in there and harvest. But once it's all been and harvested and stuff, I think I'm just gonna wipe it. Sad to say it that way, but I've just kind of made up my mind. But the only thing I would ask of you is if you could please. I think I know where the center is. I'm pretty sure I do. But that would be the only thing, is knowing where the center is. That way, if I knew where the center is, I could have that centerpiece on my main farm like I do here. And like the houses and everything can have, their own little spot. And there's not a lot of people out there that like to harvest trees. Maybe I'm probably, it's like maybe you and I are the only two. Oh, no, there's somebody else I know that's, they like their trees. It's, see, well, no, I haven't, well, because I haven't been on my other farm. See, that's the thing. So I do have to somehow keep fish, but I'm going to do it a little different. And the other thing I noticed the other day when I was on somebody else's farm, and they had a whole big bunch of fish. I did not, honestly. I had the boost on too. I didn't get hardly any XP. Like, you don't forget, excuse me, XP. I mean, not just that, but you don't get a whole hell of a lot of favor when you do fish. I noticed that the other day when I was on someone else's farm. I'm like, damn, you get hardly any favor for doing fish. You know, I did notice that the other day. Yesterday actually was a farm I was on. They had a crap ton of fish, and I just, I mean, I was happy to do it for them, but it was just the idea that you don't get a whole heck of a lot of favor. You don't. Even if you boost, you don't get nothing. You get jack from them. So I did find though in the crops, people get a lot, depending on, well, the higher level though, they get a lot of favor quicker. Well, at least for me anyway. I get it a lot quicker if people have spice up. I get a lot of I get it a lot. Oh, I think I'm going to need some gas very soon. Come on, baby. I want to see how many fields I did. Yep, that's about right. Okay. So I got to figure it out from here. I started the gas pumps over there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is... Let me see. Right about here looks good. I don't want it to be blocking the door. Let me see. Wait. 1, 2, 3. You were right. Yeah, right here looks good. Well, wait. Is there a door on the other end? Shit, figures. Okay, so do 3 away from the door each time you do it. Okay. See, I'm just trying to figure it out, like... Oh, I didn't do the peppers, though, did I? So, a gas pump on every... Nope, I didn't put any travel thingies up either. I just did the gas pumps. I started the gas pumps near the animals. So, but guys, let me just show you this neat little thing that you can do in your houses, just to give you an FYI. This is the latest new house. Some may get it. I think it's 190 or 109 that you have to be to get this. But now, if you walk up to the house, right, and hit Y, okay? If you're on your keyboard, hit Y. Or if you're using a controller, hit Y. And then you got to get this here, okay? And you can change your house whatever color you want, okay? That's just to give you a heads up. I don't think you can do it to these, but we'll find out. Nope. Okay. But I just thought I'd give you a heads up about that. That you can, do that and you'll be good. But let me... I'll go to 3 where the grapes are. Okay, finish the grape section. Okay. I'm doing terrible on weed, ain't I? No, wait a minute. Oh, shit. I gotta find something. Which one is... Wait a minute. Oh, number 3. I should go over there really quick and do it because there's no weed. I'll get me some grapes. And I'm not even using Boost. I'm just getting the grapes. Let me see. How many grapes do I got now? Oh, God. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm over here playing catch up with my farm after I wiped it. But that's okay. I'm good. Grapes are good. They make juice. Grape juice. That's so funny when if you ever go buy grape juice, so they're always usually it's purple. I've seen some that are like a light color, greenish, watery looking weird color. But then they load it up with sugar. I just don't get that. Grapes are grapes are grapes. These are 9 by 18. Well, I think, okay, so maybe I have to do 6 in between. I'll find out. This is where I got to gauge where I should put the gas pumps, and then I'll put the travel thing not too far from it, the teleport. See, because I figure if someone's visiting my farm, I want to make it as easy as possible for them to, if they're here, and I know that, like, you'll have a lot of gas when you come to my farm, but it's just that I want to make sure that the pumps are in a good spot for everybody. And grapes, I think, are another one that's very slow to level it up because they're just each grape, under that resource, they're one season. So I've kind of come to the conclusion that when you are trying to level a particular crop up and it only has one season, it takes a little longer. I think it does. I don't know. It takes a little longer for it to level up than it does for something that's, with a couple of seasons. But it likes to eat my gas. Okay, so maybe it is every 6. So I'll have to start from the beginning and do 6. This is a lot of grapes. How many grapes do I get now? Are you kidding me? Oh. What is he harvesting over there? Oh, lovely. He's doing the corn. Thank you. What a nice person. Oh, well, now they left, so they're not so nice. What did they do? Look at that. Look at that, T. Did you see what they did? Look what they did. I bet you they got they probably got their favor full and said, oh, it's full. I got to leave. See, that dessert, to me, don't do that crap, people. Just don't do it. I mean, I understand, like if you're there to level up and get favor, I totally get it, but don't just do that. It's just why? Um, and I think he did sign the guest book, right? Okay. I mean, seriously, you're going to do a half-assed job like that and leave? No, 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 no. Sorry, no. And to top it off, you sign my guest book? No. And see, they left 2 rows undone. So, I mean, I don't understand what's the point of that. If you're here to get your favor, I understand that. If you're here to get your level up, I understand that. Just don't do that. And look what they did. You see that hole? Yeah. When I get their name, I'm going to ban them from the farm. I'm going to ban them because that's just not right. And like I said, I understand if you guys you want to get your level up, you want to get your favor. I totally understand that. I've been there and done that too. But to me, I don't disrespect someone's farm by doing something like that. I do not. and I will never do that. Even if I have full favor, I will never do that. So we're going to have to find the guest book and go up here. Go to the guest book. Where is it? Over here. Okay. He didn't sign the guest book. But there is a way to find out who was in your farm, um, who was there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the way to do it is you have to exit out of your game. Farm settings, build custom, no, recent visitors. There you go. Recent visitors. Here he is, see? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ban the player. Okay? So just kind of bear in mind. Boom. You got to make sure you catch that person, because if you don't, you're kind of like, up the creek. But these are my recent visitors that came here. And the only person that did something silly and stupid was this person. So what I did was I just banned them. So if they think if they think they can come back, ain't going to happen. Sorry. Okay. Oh, I don't have any favor at all. Okay, never mind. But see, now I have to go all through this again. Even though my corn will be ready in under 15 minutes. But you see, and when you go further up, you'll see the hole that they left. That's just not cool, people. And you will, like I said, you'll get banned. I don't care. It's not going to bother me. There was a person that was on here earlier, and I told her, she said that her favor was full. I says, well, you know what? You can always go back to your farm. I didn't want to, because if she wanted to use boost or get diamonds or whatever for her farm, I just kind of said, you know what? I said, go back to your farm, to your town, and trade in for, whatever you need. I mean, I do try to help people out in that sense, like if I see them, because that first row up in the very top, these are all low level crops. And the purpose behind them being low level is they're quick, they feed the animals, and you're good. See? That's what it does. But now we're going to be coming up to the little hole that he left for me. See, there you go, right there. And see? Yeah. To me, that's inconsiderate and rude. So, okay. I'm going to let you finish that corn. I don't care. I got these stupid peppers down here I got to do. Oh, and I got to put another. What do you mean? Yeah, farm settings? Wow. What? What? What, here? Farm settings? Recent visitors? You didn't know that, huh? Yep. I don't know how far back it goes, but there it is. So like if somebody is on your farm and they're not supposed to be doing something that like that you want to kick them out immediately, go to farm settings. Go right down here. Recent visitors. And it will show you who was there. It's kind of funny. I always find that the people that don't sign a guest book usually are the ones that are going to screw up your farm. And it's not to say that, in any offense to anybody, but I let you finish the line. Of course I did. I'm going on to my peppers. I fixed the one that he messed up. I'm moving on to my peppers. Oh, and here's another tip in case some of you guys did not know this, because I did it I don't know, as soon as I got those stupid trees. Well, I shouldn't say they're stupid. The bamboo trees. The bamboo trees are good, and because even one of my friends from last night, I says, the bamboos, they drop you lettuce, right? So we done did it together. Yeah, baby. Um, um, but no, just to give you an FYI, and I honestly don't know what level you get bamboo trees from, but if you put down, let's say, I don't know, 100 bamboo trees, depending on how many cows you have, because bamboo trees will also feed your cows, which means you don't have to always put down lettuce. Your flowers are ready. Oh, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm ready. I's ready. I'm ready. He thinks I'm crazy. I finished my peppers, and then we will go. Let me see. I'm level 356. Oh, shoot. Well, I can get boost quickly from the flowers anyway, so I'll just have to get boost, but I'll be good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to embark on a new journey. It's called the Flower Farm. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he's the flower man. Between him and Ace, the flower guys. But I'm going to finish these peppers. I am not going to leave this row behind. No, 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 no. But I don't have favor, but that's all right. Okay, I'm going to stop here. And go to my friends. Whoops. Join the game. And we're off to the races. See, this is something that, some of you can kind of pick up. Like, let's say you're going to a place that's going to have a lot of flowers or something that you can level up on. Whoa. Oh, my God. Whoa. Interesting. Wow. This is a different type of thing. Yeah. This is different. Okay. Let's find a gas pump somewhere. I don't see the gas pumps. Where the heck are they? I don't see them. Oh, never mind. Forget about it. Forget I said anything, okay? Just leave me alone. I found them, I think. Wait a minute. Okay, okay. Um, okay, I see. I'm like, where the heck are the gas pumps? Oh, these aren't who's these, but they're. Okay. I'll just get some favor up, and then I can double. Jesus, these are level 500, huh? Now, if you notice right now, I'm only getting one flower for him. But let's say, like I said, if you're going to another farm that you know has, like, say, a lot of flowers or whatever, what you want to do is get your boost on, get some boost for yourself. Because then you can go to that person's farm and then you can double your XP as well as they get double the, whatever it is that you're harvesting. But they also get more gold. Okay, just to kind of give you a heads up on that. And if you look, see how right now I'm earning favor, and it runs pretty fast too. The Undertaker. Oh, I remember that name from before. Oh gosh. I forget what level they are. Please stop at the bottom. Wait, did they leave? No. Where the heck did they go? Okay. I want to try to get at least 50 favor. Did you recycle this farm or something? Because I've never seen this one before at all. Really? I've never been on this farm ever, like ever. It's my first time being here. Whoa, gee. That's why. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't follow all the flowers. I'm not a flower follower, okay? I rest my case. Good Lord. Today is pick on me day. Okay, I have a question for you. So listen to the question very carefully because I'm kind of curious about something. If, say, for example, you change the name of your farm, and let's say that the name of your farm was somebody's, and let's say that the name that was changed was like you made it a favorite, the original name, like Leisure Larry's farm. Okay, okay. Question is, if I change the name of that farm, does the name of that farm, or excuse me, do you lose that as a favorite because the name was changed, or does it stay the same? Well, no, it can't stay the same. But see, I don't know. So that's what I'm curious about. If I change the name of a farm and you have it listed as a favorite of yours, does it fall off? Does it like do you lose that as a favorite? Oh wow, your flowers are full. Your flowers are full. Come on. Wonderful pomegranate. Flag parsley. Ooh, look at your ribbons. I thought mine were bad. Ooh, I leveled up. Yay me. Oh, now it's 114. Yay. I like that. And you got spice and stuff. Oh, what do you... Oh. You got spice trees over there. Hmm. How the hell did you get your ground all pink? Oh, no. How did you make your ground all pink? That's pink. Are those roses or something that are pink? Okay, I'm going to do one more row. I know that this is yellow poinsettias. I don't know what you have at 15. I still can't even see what the Undertaker's doing. There's no, I don't see a flower image, so I have no clue. Oh, yellow. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay. I didn't know. I had no idea. Um, yeah, I'll get some XP. What the hell color is that? It's a brick. It's a brick road, but it's pink. Huh, that's interesting. Come on and hurry up and finish this row. I want to go get some favor. How far am I? Oh. I am surprised that you didn't put up the snow ones. White snow, the bear, the polar bear, white polar bear, I think. Interesting. So 1, 2, 3 rows. So I can go 4 rows with. What are you gonna do on August 1st? I'm not even gonna be online. Um. Let me see. Where did you put your little guy? He's over here around the corner. I see what you're saying. I see. Okay, now see that now that I'm getting what I'm getting now is he's getting 32,000 gold. It doubled because I was getting what 18, I think it was, but or less than that, like 25. I'm sorry, and I am getting 1840 XP, and he's getting the 2 flowers. There you go. Now, do you have all four of your? I mean, other than me, do you have all of your extended farms open? All of them? Good for you. Oh, is it really? Okay. Okay, so you got trees up there. Hmm. Now, why do you have that one big clump of fish that's over there at number 3 on the far left? Oh, I see. It's a low level one. Oh, I see. You did 3. I see what you did. See, that's the thing. I'm really not sure. I mean, obviously, I'm going to have fish somewhere. Maybe I'll keep them on my main. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I don't want to go very big on the fish machines. Maybe do 4 for now. I mean, I know that you get diamonds and all that sort of stuff, but and I want to put some shout outs to some of those people out there I haven't seen. Alex, how you doing? And this Sazi. But I do admit, there are people out there that they'll play farm together and then they have another game that they go to play and then they come back to farm together. So, I mean, there's no harm in that at all. Wait till you see when I get back to my new house and I'm all set up and I'm going to be playing some Elder Scroll. I know some of you go, ugh, don't play Elder Scroll. And then there's this other one, New City, I think it is. But I got my eye on a game that I kind of saw it and it looked pretty decent. Don't ask me what the name of it is because I don't remember the name. But it looked pretty good. So I don't know. Then of course there's 7 Days to Die, which I kind of looked at that and I said, zombies again. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. Because there's two things other than that with my computer. It's time for me to get a new computer. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to get, but I want to make sure it's got a couple of terabytes in it. And a good video card. That's the other thing. Ooh, I'm gonna get another level. Yay. T, I was telling my friend last night, when I was on his farm, we were talking about, how many animals and all this and that. I says, well, really, I said, when you go for your extended, even hopefully if you can even do it before that, I says, oh, expect to have like about 300 or 400 animals of each. He goes, oh no, that's too much. I goes, no, it's really not. It's just not. Yep, that's how it's done. And I shall be right back. I have to get my drink. My timer. Well, I'm on 20 minutes, so I'll be right back though. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Um, there we go. It's quiet in the house tonight, as they say. So I hope Blaze and Steelers and all you guys are out there uh, doing well on your farm. Oh, there was. I'm gonna get the name of that streamer, but there is a streamer. She was convinced by another friend of mine to get this game. 'Cause I think she wants to stream it too, but she's a popular streamer, so we'll see. It's actually a nice day, a little nice breeze, not too bad. Last night though was hot, though it rained, and of course, rain just brings it on in. Oh, you're using the white sardines, huh? Oh, I see that little thing, how he fed that fish. God bless him. I do like the way that you can fish now, where you can just, all you need to do is like hit the tip of it. You don't have to stand there going, like you're, really fishing. I like that scoop that fish up motion. I do. I like that. Though, thank God Do you remember on Farm Together they had those? Well, they were in the fish category. They didn't do anything. They just kind of like laid flat there. They were like a oh, I forget what they were called. Oh my goodness! And they had a few of them, but they just were like dead fish, sort of, kind of. I can't think of the name of them. Wouldn't it be nice though if we could have some lobster? Yes, I said lobster. That's how we say it here in Boston. We say lobster. We don't say we say lobster. Up in Maine, I'll tell you, they really got an accent on lobster. It's very popular here in New England, lobster. You know what's funny? I don't like eating lobster. I could care less about it. But I know how to cook a whole thing of it and make it look nice and taste good, but I will never eat it. Nope. Were they clamshells? No. Wait a minute. Maybe they were clams. Maybe. No. What the heck? Maybe they were clams. I can't think what the name of them were. They were just blobby fish that just kind of like sat there and they didn't move. They just sat there. So maybe they were like clams or something. I don't know. Then they had those event fish. I couldn't wait to get those. Oh my gosh, because they were diamond droppers. They were awesome. Yeah. You know, I want to look it up. I want to look it up. Um, I'm dying to, because I can't remember what they were. Let me see. FARM. Farm Together One. Farm Together One. Oh, HORSE. Oh, Farm Together One. Okay, now I'm curious. Before I go. Okay, I'm still going. Okay. I want to look this up. Um, you know your flowers are full, right? Of course you know they're full. Oh, there, the wiki. Farm Together wiki. Ducks, cows, pigs, horses. Here we go. Horses. What do they drop? Holstein Horser. Yes. Well, that's it? Well, I don't want to know about that. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's a good thing I looked. I'm curious what they dropped. All I remember was when Farm Together, what they dropped was it looked like horseshoes, but I know that's not what they dropped, and I don't know if that was a wolf. We had cotton in that game too. I remember that. Okay, let's look at Farm Together for Farm. Oh, horse. Um. Okay. Oh. Well, I guess they did wool. I don't remember them doing wool, but That's what they dropped was wool. So I don't know. I'm wondering now if they're going to have horses dropping wool. Wow. Well, I suppose, it's better than, well, I don't know. Well, at least we got a mine, though. We can use that to put the horseshoes on the horses, correct? I don't know. And they'll be eating stuff like hay, so it'll be wheat, corn, apples, maybe. Oh, God, can you imagine if we had to feed them apples instead of, like the wheat or something? That would be kind of disastrous. The Undertaker's still here. Yay. Huh? Today feels like a Thursday. I don't know why, but it does. Maybe because I'm trying to rush the week, though. I want it to be next week. So August 1st, you're going to change your flowers to what? The next step up for poinsettias that need to be level 500? Huh. Well, unfortunately for me, I won't be around. Definitely, I will not be around. I won't even be online. I won't get that lucky. I'll probably be having farm together withdrawals by then. Oh gosh. I mean, I know I can tether off of my one of my devices to get the internet, but I'm not going to do that because the game would run probably slow, and I don't want it to do that. It'll just drive me absolutely cuckoo. It really would. Yep. Well, technically, I'm having them shut off my internet here before July 31st, obviously. Um, yeah, because technically, I'm going to have them, they're going to be shutting off my internet and everything here. Uh, I know, like, probably by the end of next week or something. And then in my new place, see, I have to, obviously, those people be moved out by then anyway. But then I'll have to end up calling the service that's out there where I'm moving to. And hopefully it'll be just a simple, they turn it on. I'm sure that there's going to be no box there. So I'm going to, maybe they'll say, oh, yeah, well, some people come out and, set up the box for you. But, wow, look at that. 78 over 114. Jesus, I gained 2 levels here. Did you know that? Wait a minute. Two? Wait. 356. So I gained 3 levels. Noise. Very nice. Yay me. I probably should go. Yeah, I'm going to get me some more. I'm going to get some more favor because I got 5 minutes. Okay. Where did I leave off? Come on. Wait a minute. Am I going the right way? No. There I go. Now. We've got a lot of animals that drop wool. If they're going to include horses, wow. That's going to be a lot of wool being dropped, don't you think? I mean, I can't imagine them just giving us one horse, so that's a hell of a lot of wool. I mean, it really is. I hope I hope they get them to drop something else. You see, donkeys were probably wool. Wow. I wonder if they're going to up the level though of if they're going to open the cap on the, like being at, if your character's level 500. I wonder if they're going to open the cap. Maybe give us a couple of hundred or something, or even the farm. Boy, that will put a kick in your pants. Ah! I can see it now. They raised the level of the farm and the player. Ah! Maybe have the player be level 1000. Yeah. But then that means though, seriously, that would mean they'd have to add new stuff. Because they just couldn't possibly adjust everything. Like, they'd have to leave whatever they have now existing alone and then add new stuff. So yeah, it would be kind of not possible for them to upgrade, make the level higher. They could maybe by a couple of hundred, but not by much. Though you might see a lot of flowers being put down so they can get that level 1000, right? Mm-mm-mm. Food for thought. Full. Oh, you're full again? Why does that look so low? I thought so your flowers are. Oh, it's that specific flower. Oh, I didn't realize that. Damn. Wow. So they put the level, the amount of flowers to fill this up is lower than all the other flowers. That's interesting. Huh. Ooh, maybe I'll make 360. Let me see. Oh, me and the Undertaker are in a race. It's okay. Whatever remaining favor I have over, I'll just use it on my extended farm. So I know wheat's going to be a big problem for me. I was really glad that I stayed up late last night, which I shouldn't have done, but I replanted a lot of stuff on my main farm just so I could have stuff for the animals on the second farm. That's why I'm like, yeah, I definitely got to get rid of these animals because they're going to just eat too much up. You know what? T, when I see The Undertaker, I keep thinking about WWE wrestling. It's the only thing I can think of is wrestling. Why else would you have a name like that? Well, you could do that for a living, but I doubt it. Yeah, I keep thinking about that. The Undertaker. I can't think this wrestler's like back when I was really young and there was a wrestler. He was pretty popular. He was a big dude too. I mean, he was huge. I think it was Big Ben or no. Just a TU-16. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, sir. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Is that the PlayStation? Is that the PlayStation, dude? That's what it is, huh? Oh, you cheetah. You cheetah, 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 cheetah. You know, that's what I could do on my Xbox, huh? I could do that on my Xbox. You just gave me an idea. I don't know. I might. No, I'm not going to do that. I might. You know, that would be fun. Yeah. Huh. I know it's not fun. I know that. I know that. I'll just hop on somebody's farm and I'll be level 1 and I'll be level 300 in no time. Oh, shoot. That means I would lose all my favorites, though, right? Yeah. But that would be kind of interesting. Oh, jeez. I bet you a lot of people are doing that, though. So. That, look at that, 317. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. So what are you making for dinner today? Anything good? You know, I want a salad, but I want a salad, but I want to put some. I'd like to make a salad. You know, have all the stuff, but I'd like to have a salad with some cold cut type meat in there. Uh, Let me see. Yeah, that and some cheese. Mm, um, I'm thinking olives, maybe. I don't know. But definitely some meat and cheese. Eggs, maybe a little egg. Back in the day, we used to call those chef salads, so I don't know. Uh huh. What level farm is it? Hmm? Uh huh. Come on. Come on. And- and- Yes, but what level is the farm? Come on. Give it up. No, sir. No. Oh my gosh. And I'm not even. Nope. Oh man. My gosh. I'm dying to see that farm. I'm sure that farm has got it's all planned out to what's going on with it. I know that in my early stages of, and I've done it on a few videos too, is that, when a person first starts out and then they go, oh, I want to open up the land. I, because you don't get, um, to flatten it out and stuff. You don't get, and that's another thing people misunderstand. Um, you don't get to, you don't get that thing until what, level 24. The land, whatever they call it. You don't get that until your farm is level 24. So, but like my friend last night, now he didn't even realize that he could flatten the land. I'm like, you already got that building? He goes, yeah. And I'm like, well, guess what? Do you know that you can flatten your land? He did not know that. He could do it manually. So people, if you get that building, and I forget the exact name of the building, but when you get that building that offers, for example, to flatten your plots, or you can change, the your land color. Well, not land color. But if you look at your menu, like where you want to, like when you plant stuff and everything else, you're also going to have a thing that helps you, where you want to flatten it yourself. But you got to bear in mind when you see that guy to do the terraforming. I want to tell you something. Because he says, "Oh yeah, it's 2,500 diamonds." It's 2,500 diamonds per plot, not like the entire place. It's just per plot. Just to give you a heads up, because I know some of you people misunderstand what he's saying, and it's 2,500 per plot. And I know Blaze was kind of stuck on that the other day, but the thing is, as though, I mean, hey, if you get 2,500 diamonds to throw away, by all means do it. But sometimes when you look at the plot and it's just like a couple of little moving hills, that's there, do it yourself. It's only cost you 10 diamonds to either raise it or lower it. That's all. Because I've done them at under 2,500 diamonds. So, and plus, if it's got stuff on it, just delete it. Just take it out, delete it. Wow, I feel like now it's Xbox 360. Woohoo. I need 140 more to be level 500. Then I can be in the 500 club. Yay. No, my farm has to be level 500. What am I talking about? I don't believe that. 25. I knew there was something sneaky going on. Uh-huh. What were you doing? Uh-huh. Oh, hey, I'm gonna let you finish off this row. Where the hell are you? Oh, I might as well not. What are you doing? Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. I'll finish off this row. Then I'll go back to my farm and use what little bit of whoozy whatsies I have. Hey, hi Maya. How you doing today? You have one more to go? Okay. Anything good on it? You got flowers on it or something? I have to check my mail, guys. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Ooh, 361. Woohoo. Oh, here comes that Undertaker guy. Man, he is shady. I'm telling you, he's shady. What the heck? Oh, this is interesting. Let me see. What is this? I want to see something. Permissions. Oh, I was reading it and he goes, takes me to another place. Oh my God, it's the bearded guy. Oh my gosh, easy Mr. T's farm. Oh my God, Undertaker. I ain't gonna tell you when he's. What, dude? Wow. Okay. This is, wow. Okay, I'm going to start up here at number 1 eventually. Yeah, I'll start up at 1. Yep, yeah. That's right, too. Today's Monday. I forgot today's Monday. Yeah, Undertaker, he's kind of a shady guy, but he's all right. You know what I mean? He's okay. He looks cute and adorable in that dress and a beard. I mean, hey, who knows? He could be Scottish. You know what I'm saying? He could be Scottish and wearing one of those kilt things. There you go. 33 and 1850. These are level. Wait. These are level 500, right? Wow. You know something? There's really not a huge difference between what you get for gold and 1850 for XP. Oh, he is not. The Undertaker is cute and cuddly with the beard and the dress. I like it. There's this group of guys, and I want to tell you something. I just think they're awesome, and I wish I remember the name of the group. But there's a group of guys. They're called. I think they're like called stompers or something like that. But what they do is they actually wear like these high heeled shoes, and they dance. And I gotta tell you, they do a great job. It's like the blue men that wear the blue stuff all over their face. Well, there's a group of guys that they dance with some very thick, high heel shoes. God bless them. Um, where's the thing? Oh, okay. Out for delivery. Mm-hmm. Out for delivery. Aw. Simba, Simba. My bud. No, I'm not going to do that. Ain't he though, Maya? He's a sweetheart. He is a true sweetheart. Okay, why did this happen? This is screwed up, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway because it's screwed up, but I'm gonna do it. It's like one row is done. He's definitely a keeper. Yeah, we can't lose him. Absolutely not. So wait, one, two, three, one, two. See, okay, so there's this odd row of two. I'm sure you're aware of that, Mr. T. Who in a keeper? Oh my gosh, is he blushing over there, Maya? You know you was a keeper. You know you was a keeper. I told him, you know what, Maya? I told him months ago. I said you my partner in crime. He goes, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. He's my bud. Yeah. Okay, so that's three, four, five. Wait a minute. One. Something's off kilter here. Three. Yeah, something's definitely off kilter. It's like one whole entire little dinky row is like weird. One, two, three. One, two. Why the heck is it like that? I don't quite understand that at all. Oh, you know what I'm saying, Maya? I'm not even going to pay him any mind. I was not a keeper. I was a striker. Oh my gosh. Okay, one, two, three. Okay, see, for some reason, when you start over there to the far left of where I am, one, two, three. Yep. One, two, three. Something, it just doesn't add up. It just doesn't. It's like, I don't know. Weird. Hmm. Interesting. This looks familiar. I have my sunglasses on, so I don't see pink. Can't you tell? I got my sunglasses on. I hope Ace is listening or at least watching this video because at some point, myself and Mr. T have finally come to the conclusion that he is a spy. Maya, he's a spy. If you go in your house, okay, go in your house and look at the wallpaper and you tell me what is going on with baby chicken wallpaper. Hello? Yeah, Mr. Ace, you better go hide. You better go hide yourself. I mean, come on. Baby chickens. What's up with that? Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Why couldn't we have something like wallpaper with little baby. Uh, okay. They're not baby. Well, they're cubs. Why can't we have like some wallpaper with some wolf cubs on it or something? You know what I'm saying? Or something. But no, we gotta have baby chickens. Yeah. And you notice that Ace is on the quiet side. Ever since they came out with that wallpaper with baby chickens, I'm gonna keep saying it. Oh yeah, I'm telling you. You know, I'm just saying. And I will make it a point when I get back to my place that I am going to expose the baby chickens in my house. I'm about to put wallpaper all over the damn place until he sees it. And I'm going to confront him about the baby chicken wallpaper. I mean, seriously. Ah. You can tell crazy that's the reason why I wear my sunglasses so it don't hurt my eyes. Baby chickens. That's what I probably should have named this stream. Baby chicken wallpaper. Hey Maya, did you see the thing? Um, if you hit Y in front of your house, you can change the color of the house, and, and it just costs you like 20 diamonds. You don't have to go inside. You just stand in front of it, okay? And then you hit Y, and it will change the color of your house. Whatever color you, well, it gives you options for the colors of your house. And you can do that on any of the houses that you have, throughout your game. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. You know what it means when it's 3 o'clock? It means that I'm going to start getting text messages in like probably 30 minutes. What do you mean you hope you can catch me? Catch me what? Oh, see, I knew it. I can't start a video call. Now my phone. I have to take this call. Hello? Hey, I'm doing good. You out? Well, it said, hold on a second. Give me a moment. I'll tell you what it says. Give me a minute. Oh, this is a new one. It says synchronization with the server lost. Your actions may not be performed properly. Ooh. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, hopefully, go here. Oops, go back over here. That was very strange. Go up. I screenshotted that message. No, I gotta go up. T, did you get that message on screen? I did. Synchronization with the server lost. Your actions may not be. Wait a minute, what? Your actions. My actions may not be performed properly. What does that mean? My actions may not be performed properly. Well, all I'm doing is getting flies. I'm behaving myself over here. Must have been something I said about the chicken wallpaper. Weird. I don't know. Maybe some glitchy thing. But I'll post it. Oh, oh. No, I won't forget. 133. Wow, you just went from 133 to 141. Ooh. $322. 322. Yeah, I'll give you 322. I'll be 400 when you're 320 when you're 360. How's that? I put my order in early for dinner. I want some Chinese food today. I think. I don't know. Where is Mr. Ace? I'm telling you, Mr. Ace is probably hiding behind the couch or something right now. I'd be hiding too if I was him. And all I want was a gnome, okay? And I praise these devs up and down. You'd think they would give me one little gnome or something. You know what I'm saying? And I've even encouraged people to buy this game, and they buy it, and they love it. But do you think I could get a gnome? Come on, everybody. Go to that game's Discord channel and say, get Lady Icewolf a gnome, please. I want a gnome. Ah, you're right. She didn't put any. Ugh. Oh, it's running low on the gasoline. Let me see. Wow, that really picks up pretty quick sometimes. 116 for my favor. My goodness, it's already 3:22 today. But I started late too. I started my stream late. Surprised no one's here though, T. Surprised nobody's here. Oh, get some gas. Yeah, yeah. They look like gnomes. I think they had a little lantern and um, they carried a lantern and they had one of their hands up. Yeah. Yep. If you Google it up, Farm Together Gnome, Farm Together One Gnome, you'll see it. It's cute. nice to have they had a lantern. Yeah, they were. Well, not a big one though. Like, no, they weren't that big. No, they were actually, not too small. Not they weren't big. They weren't even as big as the bunny rabbits that you see in this game. I don't even think they were as big as a scarecrow. They was kind of small. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be really awesome. But it ain't gonna happen. Like one of the things too that they had in Farm Together, they had like little rubber duckies. But the thing is that you'd see the little rubber ducky in a little bit of water. So yeah, those were cute. Jesus, could you see the little gnomes running through the fields with their little lantern? Yeah. Oh no, no, no! You never seen the treehouse that they put in Farm Together, did you? Oh, that thing was, ugh, it was just disgusting. They gave you a treehouse for like I think yeah they did. They gave you a treehouse like as for free. It was terrible. It was, I mean, like obviously it was a square, route or whatever, but yeah, it was just fucking horrible. It was horrible. It was just really horrible. Because I think they made mention of that in their in their Discord. They put, they said yeah, no treehouse. It just was really horrible. The question is, Maya, how do you know where a gnome lives? There you go. How do you know where they live? Where do they come from? I don't know. They're a small group of developers, so maybe they had a lot more back in when they first came out with Farm Together. I don't know, but I don't think it's that many. It's that many developers this time. I don't think so. Not as many as they had before. That's why. That's why I think when they're whatever like what they're doing right now, I think basically it's just maybe six people at most, maybe less, give or take a few. I don't know. But that was the impression I got. How many are actually, you know, because I've only seen one, two. I've seen three developers speak in their Discord channel. Only three. I've never seen any other developer make comments. Um, when like as a matter of fact, I can't even think of their name, but I know they're listed. But I do know that a developer put the picture of the cat out there. So, and I think they were the ones that created the cat. The Mines of Moria. I played that game, Mines of Moria. I haven't finished it though. It wasn't what I expected it to be. I mean, because I want to think that like the cows and all of those that they currently have. I mean, I wonder if they pulled them from Farm Together and just kind of made them look a little better or something, but I don't know. And plus, doesn't say how many horses they're going to be making, but I would assume that they'll do one, like they'll just do one horse, and I seen the picture of that one, and I would assume that once they finish making that first model of that horse, let's say it had spots on it or something like that. Um, then what they could do is they can kind of make another horse, but obviously of a different color and stuff like that. So yeah, they should be able to do that. Oh, the Mines of Moria? Yeah, they also have a game. It's called that. I believe it's on Xbox. I don't know about Steam, but and they're not gnomes now in that one. That was actually all dwarves, and in that game, actually, not gnomes. And I think that game can be played in co-op. I'm not sure. I haven't played that game in a while. And actually, like I said, I never finished it. How far much we done? Oh, good. Progressing. 124. You're taking. Wait, what? Oh, 325. Yeah. You're going to be on the slow road like me. Buddy, get down. Get down. Critter Cove soon. Malcolm from the Cosby Show. What? Malcolm? Wow. Wait a minute. Wasn't he the, wait a minute. Malcolm. Wait a minute. Which one? He wasn't the younger one, was he? Let me see. Oh, look who's here. Mm-hmm. Look who's here. Look who's here, people. I'm just saying. Look who's here. Mm-hmm. I know you were there. Yeah. And you know something? Me and Mr. T, as of last night, have come to the final conclusion. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And you notice, people, how he's playing Mr. Innocent? Oh. Completely. Mm-hmm. Explain yourself, sir. You need to go in your house and check out the wallpaper. And then you can explain that. Because we know you a spy. You spy. Yeah, really. Seriously. You're right. You're right. Chicken man. Uh-huh. Chicken man. Just saying. Completely. Go in your house, Ace, and look at the wallpaper. Everybody, go in your house and look at your wallpaper and tell me what you see. Mm-hmm. Tell me the new wallpaper. Well, listen, go inside your house right now and you look. Oh, 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 oh. He says, oh, oh. Uh huh. Yeah, are you doing the chicken dance yet? Yeah. Uh huh. I'll rest my case. He's a spy. I'm telling you, he's definitely doing the chicken dance. Look at that. And you notice, yep, all right. Oh, look at, he ain't speaking. He's beside himself. He's like, oh my gosh, I got caught. I got caught. I got caught. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. I'm just saying, people. Yeah, Well, now I know where Ace is going to be all the time. Now he'll be inside his house doing the chicken dance. I saw that, Ace, and I'm like, oh no, 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 there's something wrong with this. What is up with this baby chicken? Nope, I don't think so. And all I want is one lousy stinking gnome. One lousy stinking gnome. And what do I get? Baby chicken wallpaper. Oh, I know. What am I supposed to do with that baby chicken wallpaper? No, I don't think so either. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. What- Friday is the next harvest. Friday. This Friday? Oh. Well, 2 days and 5 hours, right? So wait. Today's Monday. Wait, Monday. Oh no. You're no. Okay. I don't know where I'll be Friday. Honestly, I don't. Oh, anger issue. Oh no, me angry. No, never, never. No. I think I'll buy 7 days. What 7 days to live or something? I think I need to go kill some zombies. I'll take it out on the zombies. Yeah, 7 days to die for them zombies. Good Lord. Yeah. You know what zombie one? I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but I know it was like Uncle something or other. And it was a guy, he would go into the malls and things like that because the place was like loaded with zombies everywhere. But it was really more comical than it was really funny. Mr. T Ace, you got to see what he did. He helped me completely. I recycled my extended farm, and he did a really nice job. You know, setting it up, and it looks great. It looks really really good. So you got to see it, Ace. Yeah, it looks good. Yes, there was. Yes, there was. Definitely more of his blood, sweat, and tears than mine. But definitely there was lots of blood, sweat, and tears, and sore legs, and I mean, he really overextended himself. I mean, he did really a great job. He did. Oh, it was definitely the legs, dude. Definitely the legs. I felt bad. And I think he had French fries for dinner yesterday. I don't know what kind of a dinner that was, but he had French fries. So let's see. Ooh, we're down the wire here. We're ref. Oh, I want to hurry up and get up there before he steals my line. Oh, I know what he's gonna do. I know exactly what he's gonna do. Yeah. Oh, this is the last of the last. Oh, and the question is, will I make 367? I don't think so. I'm not gonna get it. I have 6 minutes too on the clock, so I don't know. 11 minutes. I get five. I got 5 minutes and 44 seconds. Oh shit. Do you think we'll make it? I mean, I'm just curious. It's like, can we go a little faster, please? Oh my gosh. And the clock is counting down. I don't want to look. While I'm not looking, I have to put an address in. So you know what? I'll kill two birds with one stone. How do I? Okay. Oh, add an address. It's at one. Oh, what is the address? Oops. Yeah, water. Straight. There we go. Did you make it? I got 4 minutes. Oh, I got plenty. I got 4 minutes. 3 minutes. I got it. Oh, you stole 3 9 flowers, you thief! Thief! Oh, now he left. Yeah, I'd leave too. So I got 3 minutes on the clock. Not bad. We did good. My farms. This one here. Play. I want to see what I can do on here. Ooh. Okay, what's going on? Wow. I think I'm gonna go to the town because I want to get some favor to double up on. Oh yeah, definitely. Wait a minute, why 63? Interesting. Okay, now I want to start over here, even though. Okay, yeah, I'll start here. Actually, I should have done it at the bottom, huh? Why is that like that? Yeah, I guess. I'll start at the bottom. Oh, I got 7 minutes anyways. I gotta go get something to eat in 7 minutes. And then I have to end my stream, peoples. I want to put special shouts outs or actually say some prayers um, for those people that need it. And, my thoughts and prayers are going to go out to some of those people out there that I know that were viewers or maybe still are. I want to let you know that you're still in my thoughts and prayers, and I hope you are feeling well. You know who you are. But I want to put my prayers out there to you to let you know that I hope you are feeling well and feeling better. Just put a little smile on your face, knowing that someone's thinking about you out there. That's important. And just to kind of reiterate a little bit what I said earlier today, I will not be streaming for the next 2 days. If I do, it might be Wednesday, but then if it's not Wednesday, I can't make any promises because it's really down on the wire now with my new home, and so it's going to be kind of crazy. I have to eventually get with Ace to figure out how to either do it through my phone. I'm doing something silly. I don't know what is it I'm doing, but I'll have him help me out with that. But other than that, I think that's about it, right? But yeah, I just want to give you a heads up. And then, of course, in August, the end of June, like they're turning, I'm going to have my internet and everything turned off like before the 31st of July. So, which means, I'm going to be off for probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, unless I get my phone on. And of course, I'm not going to be streaming my game. I'll just be doing something outdoors or something like that. one of the things that I did promise one of my good friends here is that I said, you know, as soon as I get down to that private beach, you know what I'm going to be doing? I'll be taking the pictures of some sunrises for her because she likes the beach and she likes sunrises. So I told her, I said, well, I'll get up early in the morning and then I will take some pictures of the sunrise just for her because it's the Three Lakes region and it's a very popular area. So I'll be taking some pictures of that. Well, I'm gonna miss you all. You all know that. Hopefully, you all know that. I'll be just missing people. Even my lurkers. I'll be missing you guys. You know that above all. I'll be missing all of you for sure. But it's like I got to do what I got to do, and you know what, Ace? It's worse than being an adult. I'm telling you right now, it's worse than being an adult. It's kind of like you got to be a responsible adult. You can't be anxious. You can't. You got to be really responsible, and that's what I've been doing. Not that I goof off a lot. I don't, but to me, it just involves a lot of serious stuff, and doing what I got to do and taking care of business. Oh, it's. I'm telling you, it's worse than adulting. It really is. So. I'm just, I don't think anything negative will happen, but it's like I got a heads up yesterday that, oh, those people are still there. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to hear anymore. I just, because I look at it from this point of view. They're probably enjoying their last week, where they're living at, because they were out there the other day, I guess, playing with their dog and yada, 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 and I don't know. They're probably going to have a moving company come down on Monday next week and move them out. And that's going to be it. They can't be there anymore. They cannot no longer be there after Monday. So, and I haven't heard anything negative or anything like that. It's just that, I got to play their game. That's how it is. Of course you can't rush anything, and if you say, do you need anything else? Do you need anything else? So guys, I want to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If you're gonna buy a house or a mobile home or anything like that, be prepared. It's a very, very stressful. It's for you to go through. It's very stressful. It really is. It's not even so much the moving part. Well, the moving part's another thing, but it's very stressful when you have to deal with buying a home or a mobile home when you're buying property. It's just a very stressful thing. So be prepared. Say a lot of prayers and have a lot of patience, and things will be okay. Hopefully. and and you also got to bear in mind when you're going through all of that. Then of course, depending on where you live and if you're moving, even if you're moving and you're not buying, you're moving, right? I think the worst thing too about moving is when you're packing, then you find things. Oh, that's where that thing has been, or oh, I don't want that anymore. Why is it still here? You throw it away. So in my situation, like, see, you might move might be living at the same place for 2 or 3 years. Well, I've been living at the same place for 25 plus years. 25 plus years. And with that 25 plus years, I've accumulated a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. And I've had to go through it, like obviously for last year with the losses that I've had. I had to go through a lot of things, give things away. And, it's kind of, the thing that's kind of like a little twisted is that I'm doing it all again. Like, I've had to go through things again to say, do I really want to take this with me? And I'll say, no, I won't. And, so then there's more stuff that gets left behind, or I give it away, or I, throw it away or something like that. So yeah, it can be a very hard thing to do, lots of decisions to make. And, it is what it is. I want to put a gas pump right there. That would be Yep, there's no gas pump up here. So let's put a gas pump right there. That's a good spot for a gas pump. Why? Because I said so. But we're going to put it right here so it's not in the way. Thank you. There. Oh, and I might as well get gas while I'm at it. See, so that's good. I'll put it right there. I'll put one on every other one. That'll work, right? Yeah. Thank you, Ace. Yep. No, because I actually got to meet with the people from the park. You know, the managers and stuff. I got to meet with them next week. And of course, go over the rules and the do's and don'ts. But they seem very nice, you know, because I kind of sort of asked a couple of questions. She goes, "Oh yeah, sure, no problem." I'm like, "Oh, okay, coolio." So, one of the things that I remember discussing with Maya about was that where I'm going to, it's got on the left side of the mobile home, it's got a huge grassy area. Well, it also has a patio, but and then again behind the patio there's like a swing and things like that, and which I hope they take it with them, or I'm gonna, because I did say, I says, can I just remove that area and put grass or whatever? She goes, "Oh yeah, sure, you can do whatever you want there." I'm like, okay, yay. Um, when I was looking at some of these flowers, one of the things that I kind of looked up was they're called morning. Oh shoot! Off the top of my head, I can't remember. But they're morning lilies. Morning lilies, and I saw them actually when I was looking through the town that I'm moving to, and because they have a lot of fun things to do in the town, lots of interesting things. So as I was like looking through it, I seen this beautiful like garden place in. They had these really nice looking morning glories, and yeah, morning glories. And I saw them, and I said, "Wow, those are really pretty morning lilies." And there's such a variation of lilies, but these ones were just so pretty how they had them, set up and everything. So I thought, and they do grow up in New Hampshire, and it's supposed to be a hardy flower. So I'm like, that's for me. So I figured, well, I'm going to make a little area that I can put some flowers down and go that route. But I mean, excuse me, by the time, like August is rolling around, obviously, and it would be kind of, unless I got a tomato plant that's already doing its thing or something. But I was thinking maybe growing some vegetables or whatever, but I know that would be kind of virtually impossible simply because August is coming soon, and people are going to be harvesting their tomatoes or whatever they got going on. So I figure, well, no, I can just kind of plan it out for next year. 33 minutes. Let me see, what am I doing now? Okay. Damn. Okay, so it did help. Okay. Okay, so these are the egg. No, these are the garlic ones. Okay. See, I'm trying to get ahead of the stuff that I have already for my inventory. Let me see. None of my animals are starving, right? No. Oh, but I forgot to water these, which I'm gonna water these too. 40 minutes. So they'll be done. They'll be done in 20 minutes. Cool beans. Ooh. Oh yeah, I spent. See, I spent some. I spent some ribbons on upgrading a shop. I did it twice. I was like looking at it. I'm like, I had over 4,000 earlier. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, people, what I tell you. And we want to see that We want to see them baby chicken wallpapers in your house. So apparently you're going to have to stream Farm Together showing off your baby chicken wallpaper. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Zero influence. Well, I got to tell you, the judges are out. I just don't know what to think. I'm just beside myself. Yeah, you should do that. Never mind, perhaps. You should. Hey, if I can do it, so can you. Baby wallpaper, chicken wallpaper. Break. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't see the chicken wallpaper, I'm going to show you. I'm going to take 2 seconds to show you the baby chicken wallpaper. Now, by the way, I want you all to know, should, Ace get discombobulated, it's only because he's going to see the baby wallpaper. All right? I'm just saying. So here we go. We're going to go in this beautiful house, right? Now, there's lots of room in here, okay? But, what's over here? Okay. You see this here? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nah. No, I ain't putting it in there either. Now, listen to this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just give you the bird's eye view. I'm going to give you a good view. Okay. Now, I'm going to go over here to the wallpaper section. It's not like we're at the Home Depot, okay? And it is 70 diamonds. Can you imagine? Look at this. Look at this. I'm just saying. But and look at that. You know what I mean? That is beautiful. Chicken wallpaper. Oh, the other new one was bunnies. No, sorry. No, not going to happen. And then the other one is fruit. No, that's for probably the kitchen or something. But baby chicken. Oh, okay. So here we go. Do you want? Yes, I'll do it. Oh, mercy me. Look. I mean, seriously? See, Ace's going to have a heart attack, Now, we got to put some stuff on the floor that makes it looks a little bit right there because it's this one here, huh? I don't know. White. Oh, wait. What color is this? No, I don't want green either. Oh, no, we already got that down. No, nope, 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 nope. God. Well, that ain't too bad. Oh, blue green. So that's pink. No. Blue looks good. What is this? Gravel. Ooh. Ooh. Ew. Ew. No, I don't do gravel. Nope. I'm going over here. So yellow, nope. White, nope. Well, no. I like the blue. So it'll make it a little bit more. Look at that. Look at that room. See? You don't even have to put any pictures on the wall. See what I'm saying? Isn't it beautiful? Pebble floor. Yeah. But look, the little baby chicken, he's watering the flowers. Isn't that nice? And now the little baby chicken's over here doing his dance. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. No influence whatsoever. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. God bless America. That's all. Where did I put that gas pump? There you go. I'm going to finish up these rows, this row right here, because I don't want to leave it halfway done. I'm just going to finish it up. I know, huh? Your eyes, yeah. It's all right, Maya. You won't have the nightmares for baby chickens won't be that bad tonight. Trust me, they won't. You'll be all right. Baby, wallpaper, baby chicken. I wonder if those devs have kids, and they probably asked their kids, "Hey, what kind of wallpaper do you want to make?" Chickens, baby chickens. Yeah, yeah, sure. I mean, who doesn't like the little baby chickens? You know what I mean? Like baby ducks. Oh God, baby rabbits. I mean, come on. Uh huh. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah. The devs were influenced by their children. And if you believe that, I'll tell you another one. He probably kept. You know what? I bet you Ace kept saying, "Listen, wallpaper, chicken wallpaper, chicken." I bet you he would send them little messages, and they got so tired of seeing the messages they said, "Okay, we'll just go, all right." They're gonna say, "Ace, okay, this is the last thing that's gonna be chickeny on the chicken with the chickens. Okay, you're done now. No more chickeny stuff." Chickism, chickenism. That's what it is. Chickenism. Oh, I don't know about the pool. I mean, because who's going to clean it up? The workers? Yeah, that's who's going to clean it up. So, ooh, I'll probably make 367 today. Yes. Though I'd be willing to bet you any amount of money that Undertaker guy is going to probably try to catch up and beat me and beat 400 before I hit 400 with his little 25 farm. Yeah, hello. Yeah, yeah, I got to get some food myself after I finish this. Let's see. What do I on next? Okay, so that's the only one that's not watered. All right, good. Good to know that. Want to make sure. Okay, go up here. This is generally not my goodbye area, but it's going to be for now for today because I got to get some food, people. So, but thank you so very much for being here. I appreciate it. And, lurkers, I love you dearly. You know that. And again, a big thank you. Shout out to Mr. T for helping me do this farm today. He did a fabulous job. And, I mean, he really did. He overextended himself and did a great job. And I do appreciate that. Um, so, with that, I want you all to have a great day today and the rest of your day. And God bless you all for sure. And thank you so much for being here. I mean, really, and it's like, you're here, and thank you for being here, not just here watching the video, just for being here today on the planet Earth. But I appreciate that, you know. And oh, let me get over here. Now I'm back. Okay. So, anyways, I'm gonna have some food, and like I said, I will definitely not be streaming tomorrow. I will be here maybe in a couple days. I'm not sure. I can't promise or guarantee, but I will be here. Um, but you all, take care. And for those that don't feel well, feel better. So God bless you all and have a blessed day. Thank you so very much for being here. Bye bye.